What is up, everybody? Kibra here, and this is the story of my first time smoking weed. This was actually going to be the first storytime video, but one of the people in this story I wasn't really friends with at the time. At the time I was actually recording story times, so I'm not going to get super into it, but let's just say there were some disagreements, and yeah, we decided not to be friends with him anymore. But we have since apologized to him, and he has apologized to us, so everything's good now. Everything's chill. So the day started off just like any other, except I haven't yet felt the sweet, sweet feeling of going to Yodi Land. I fucking hate when people say that. Side rant, one time me and Landon were walking through school together, and fucking this random stoner came up to us and started talking a bunch of nonsense about Smackington the Benjamin and fucking going to Yodi Land and hitting the Woodington. I had no idea what any of that shit meant. But anyway, one day my boy Sam hits me up and he's like, "Yo, you wanna get high?" And this was a very peculiar offer because I had never done it before. But I knew that I was in good hands, so I said fuck it. Sam had actually planned for all the boys to come over and smoke, so I wasn't the only newbie. This was Hutton's first time getting high, and Landon's first time smoking flower. He had gotten high prior to this. I think it was off edibles or something like that, but that's besides the point. So I am the first one who arrives at Sam's house, and he's showing me all the shit. He shows me the flower. He's grinding it up with his fingers because he doesn't have a grinder, so he's fucking just peeling this weed into it like a turkey pan. So the rest of the boys get there, and that's when we start packing. We start packing these babies up. We get these joints all packed up, and then we go out back and start smoking. And whenever I hit this, I decide that I like smoking weed much, much more than I like vaping. I had hit fucking my friend's vape a couple times before this, and there was just something about getting the nicotine into my lungs that I could not nail down. Like, every time I would hit a vape, I would throw a fit, dude. I would start coughing so bad. I'm doing a little better now. I can actually hit vapes, but at the time, I just didn't know how to do it, and it was fucking me up so bad. I feel like marijuana is just easier to get into your lungs, and you don't really cough as much. But hey, we finished smoking this first joint, and then we go inside, and fucking Sam had snacks on deck. I'm talking like cookies, fucking Takis and shit. Bunch of snacks for when you got the munchies, you know? He got a bunch of snacks on deck, so we're just feasting like kings. So we finish grubbing, and then we go on a little adventure. We just go into this random fucking forest that is right next to Sam's house. It's not even really a forest, it's just like a couple trees and then a field. So we're all walking through these trees, and we stumble upon a homeless shelter. And like the high idiots that we are, we try to check inside when there's a 99% chance that we could get stabbed by a crackhead, but we didn't. After some time snooping around this homeless shelter, we go out into the field, and I keep walking because I'm just so high. I keep walking, and I turn around, and my friends are nowhere to be seen. I guess they all just sprinted off and left me in the middle of this fucking field, and I am paranoid as shit at this point. So I just keep screaming for my friends to come back, and eventually they do. They do come sprinting back, which scares the absolute shit out of me. So then all of us, all tuckered out and high, we decide to make a pit stop before going back to Sam's house. So we hit up this gas station, and the whole time we're thinking, oh, we're good, no one knows we're high. But that raises a few problems, because one, we reek. Two, we're acting like a bunch of fucking like morons. Landon told me that he was literally just staring at the Slurpee machine for like 5 minutes straight. So we all get our loot and then go home. And So we get all our snacks, and then we go home. And, you know, we're like, a few more joints couldn't hurt. So we spark up again. It's at this point that Sai is completely blasted out of his fucking mind. Like, I've been friends with this dude for so long, and I've never seen him act this loony. And you know what? Scratch that. Sai isn't the only one blasted out of his mind. Everyone is. Even me. And fucking everybody's screaming. And that's when paranoia starts to set in. I feel like we're gonna get a noise complaint, so I am just fucking tweaking. Which I know is super annoying. You never want a paranoid guy in your sesh. But it was my first time, so I think I'm due. I think everyone's due for a little bit of paranoia their first time smoking. I'm honestly pissed at myself. I'm honestly so mad at myself for not partying with my friends. Like, I was just sitting in the corner, like, tweaking, while they're dancing around and fucking laughing their asses off. Man, I think I have actually a couple clips from that night, so I'll put them on screen now.
Midget wobble. Almost in real.
Yeah, there's all of us just acting a fool. Fuck, man, I really thought that I had more clips saved to my camera roll, specifically for this video. If I stumble upon any more of them, maybe I'll post them to like YouTube Shorts or something. But yeah, that pretty much wraps it up. I started smoking a lot more after this. I really enjoy smoking marijuana. I feel like it has a lot of very good health benefits, and I feel like it's maybe the only good drug you can put inside your body, with the exception of like shrooms. I'm sure there's more drugs that are actually good for you, but after we all joked around, I just watched Ted on the TV. So anyway, peace out, boys.